men having complete and total tunnel vision, solely and strictly prioritizing and focusing on themselves is at an all-time high, and women can no longer pretend like we don't see it. It has gotten so bad that women are now encouraging each other to approach men, to go after men, to talk to men, because let's face it, look at the world that we have created. By trying to ridicule men, being disrespectful, pretending like we didn't need them, it turned a lot of men off in the way. And so now we have completely isolated ourselves to where we have to go above and beyond to show and prove our value and significance to men again. Because quite honestly and frankly, they don't have a use for us anymore. Outside of making babies and maybe getting the issue off, and y'all know what I mean. That's about it. And to go a little bit further, the men are not even checking for that anymore. It's so many bachelors out here and so many men that are practicing semen retention and just, purifying themselves to where they're not even wanting the peach. They're not even wanting to start families and things of that sort anymore because they're looking around and seeing that a lot of the women are just not worth it. So why don't I prioritize my fitness, prioritize my aspiration, prioritize my health, prioritize my well-being, my money, my career? Let me do those things that are going to advance me instead of wasting my time with a bunch of distractions. Y'all, I came across this clip and I'm not sure if this is a resurfaced clip or not. I believe we did see something along these lines before, but nevertheless, if it is a resurfaced clip, it was a lot of women with new comments in the comment section, pretty much co-signing what I've been saying as far as taking the initiative, putting the ego to the side and starting to approach these men and get to know these men, because let's be honest, y'all have ruined that. So y'all are going to have to do something differently and change things up and switch things up if you are looking to settle down and have a different desired result. But y'all get the likes up and let's break this down. Take a look at this, y'all. Hi. Huh? I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Honestly, I'm just trying to go.
Okay. Hi.
Huh?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Honestly, I'm just trying to go.
Okay. Did y'all see what happened? And I made sure to loop it twice so y'all can really see what transpired. A woman is at the gym because let's face it, a lot of the women are giving each other tips and tricks on how to find good men or how to find attractive men, and they have been guided to go to the gym to do so. They've been told to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware stores, and again, of course, the gym to try to have some kind of interaction with a man, because a lot of the men, they're just not interested. They're not showing up to the brunches, the singles events, the mix and mingles. And so the women are becoming very, very frantic and panicking and desperate. And they're going out of their ways to try to have some kind of male interaction, engagement. And as you can see, the men are standing on business. Okay, so she's at the gym. I guess she spotted a guy that she found to be attractive and she wanted to talk to him because it's probably a drought outside, right? And she's like, hey, how are you? And he's like, hey, how are you? But please leave me alone. Okay, I'm really just trying to work out, get my gains and go home. And she was just kind of stuck like, whoa, did he really just kind of turn me down? Like, did he really just reject me? And the answer is yes, he did. And ladies, y'all are going to have to get used to that. Get used to you having less and less male interaction and more rejection when you are deciding to approach these men. Now, I will go on and say that I am proud of her for at least taking the initiative to have some kind of conversation, to go after what she wants, because she sees that the men are not playing games and they are focused on themselves and they're not trying to get with a woman. So kudos to her for even being brave enough and having enough confidence to do so. But yeah, this is something new that y'all are going to have to get acclimated with. And y'all did it to yourselves. I got to be real about it. Y'all made men feel so uncomfortable that y'all are going to have to be the ones to initiate contact. And I do want to make this abundantly clear that I don't want to discourage women from doing what she did. Because if you are looking for a man, you're more than likely in today's time going to have to do just that. All right. And fortunately, it was some women in the comments that also gave her a lot of credit because they were saying that they just couldn't handle that type of rejection. But let me read a few of those comments. And again, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay. One woman says, well, at least she said hi and shot her shot. I'm a weenie and I would have never done something like that. You go, girl. Okay. And salute, because I love that at least women are becoming a lot more comfortable with the idea of talking to men, of approaching men, of shooting their shot. Because as long as you all are going to be in that egotistical state of mind where it's like, oh no, I'll never approach a man, and oh no, I'll never go out of my way to try to talk to a man, well, it's going to continue to disintegrate as far as our relationships are concerned, because y'all ruined it. So since a lot of the women were the ones who kind of messed it up for the relationship environments, how about y'all do what y'all need to do to clean it up? So salute to you ladies who are open-minded enough to even try to give these type of things a chance, and also be encouraging of the women who are doing it. All right. Another woman says, let's normalize these kinds of interactions. And I couldn't agree more. I love, once again, that woman took the initiative to try to even talk to a man, considering the climate of today. And I also respect the man for having enough composure to let her know, like, look, I'm just trying to work out. I'm not interested. Because let's be clear, you all, back in the day, men would just lead a woman on because he didn't want to hurt her feelings, because he didn't want to make her feel embarrassed or ashamed. So he'll go ahead and talk to her knowing damn well he is not attracted to her. He does not really see her like that or even want her. But out of respect for her and him trying to be a gentleman, he would go ahead and entertain a conversation that he really does not want to. So that's a beautiful thing that he at least let her down in a polite way, to where it was like, okay, I see where you're trying to go with this, but no, thank you. Leave me alone, respectfully. And I also can appreciate the fact that she allowed him to reject her respectfully, because there's a lot of women out there to where they wouldn't be able to handle that. They would be like, what? You're rejecting me? And she seems to be an attractive young lady. You know what I'm saying? And let this also serve as a cautionary tale that ladies have to be very, very mindful of what they take for granted. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this, you all. It was a time not too long ago to where men were just asking women to be fit, feminine, and friendly. That was it. If you were a woman that was fit, feminine, and friendly, oh yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll entertain you. I'll see what it's hidden for. I'll even be open to a relationship. And now today, we just watched a whole interaction between a man and a woman, to where the woman approached him. And again, she was somebody that was fit, feminine, and friendly, and she still got rejected. That really is telling of the times. That really is showcasing that these men today are a new breed. And a lot of y'all have completely blown it. No, thank you. I don't care that you're fit, feminine, and friendly, right? I don't care that you're trying to be a good woman now. No, I got tunnel vision. I'm too focused. And a lot of the men out there, unfortunately, also have this mindset of a lot of the women just coming back to the table, so to speak, because they are desperate, because they are lonely, because they are struggling and need help. And men don't want to be used in that way, especially if I cannot utilize you back. Okay. However, it was also a man in the comments that said, I respect all women that go for what they want. And I would love to know how many other men in the comments right now, agree with him. Like, would you all appreciate a woman approaching you, trying to talk to you? Or is it like, no, leave me alone. Let me just focus on myself. Let me just work out. Let me just go to work, whatever. I would rather not. Okay. Let me know. And I will put a poll in the chat to see what you all have to say. Okay. But in case you all were wondering why this is happening today, to where even the fit, feminine, and friendly women are being passed up, well, it's because of this right here. Let's run the clip.
I do not want no hoes, man. That's all I want. You feel me? You bringing me this, you feel me? We can talk. If we ain't making this, I do not want. I don't want to fuck. I don't want your hoes. I don't want to kick it. Nothing. This it. It's all I'm focused on. You feel me? Nothing else. You feel me? Bring me this, and we cool. You don't got this, don't even call my phone. I ain't gonna pick up. I do not want no hoes, man. That's all I want. You feel me? You bring me this, you feel me? We can talk. If we ain't making this, I do not want. I don't want to fuck. I don't want your hoes. I don't want to kick it. Nothing. This it. It's all I'm focused on. You feel me? Nothing else. You feel me? Bring me this, and we cool. You don't got this, don't even call my phone. I ain't gonna pick up.
Exhibit A. This, ladies, is why the men are not approaching y'all, wanting to talk to y'all, wanting to flirt back with y'all, engage with y'all. They are too focused on getting to the paper, getting to the bag. Didn't y'all say y'all didn't want no broke dusties? Didn't y'all say y'all wanted high value men? Well, the men now are just that. Okay, I am somebody who is a high value man. I am not a broke dusty. And by you all, again, being disrespectful, trying to shame these men and diminish their worth and value, they were able to take a step back, build themselves up, and see that you were actually the liability. You were actually the broke dusty. You were actually the leech that was looking for a handout. And when the men did that and they made the proper observations, they decided to steer clear of you. What did he say? He said, if you're not trying to help me get to the bag, or if you're not trying to add on to the plate, I don't want to F. Okay. And y'all know what that is. We got to watch out for YouTube, but I don't want to pluck you. Okay. I don't want to kick it. I don't even want to talk to you. All right. So leave me alone unless you are trying to match my energy. Okay. And when I say match my energy, a lot of the men, they're not looking for a boss chick that's a strong, independent woman that is, a go-getter and getting to the paper and all that. I ain't saying to be a man that is a provider, but they are looking for a woman that is going to be complementary to what they have going on. And if you're not that, they're saying deuces. Honestly, I'm a little bit afraid for a lot of women today. And the reason why is because a lot of y'all are not going to be able to be complimentary to a man and balance him out. Y'all are not going to be able to add on to what he's already building. A lot of y'all, unfortunately, y'all are struggling. Y'all are just trying to come into the table so a man can help you and polish you up and clean you up. But hey, who knows? Maybe in the near future, the men will take some pity on y'all and give y'all a chance again. I don't know. However, I will say that I at least hope that the men will be open enough to give the women that they can honestly see that are making the necessary strides, putting in the necessary work, and collaborate with them and give them a shot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be something that would help us moving forward. But if y'all don't, I can't even be mad at y'all. But y'all let me know in the comments, okay? Are you a man that's like this guy here to where it's like, oh yeah, if you ain't trying to do this and do that, I don't want to pluck you. I don't want to talk. I don't want to kick it. Leave me alone. Or is it not that serious to you and you're still open to interacting and engaging with a woman? And like I always say, I hope that you all are. All I ask is that you all be that way with quality women that you do find some kind of value in, okay? But this is what we're dealing with, okay? Men are not focused on women anymore, and the women are in a panic, and they're doing what they need to do to try to get the men to come back, all right? I just hope that it works, okay? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, and feedback about this in the comment section down below. I look forward to seeing what I gotta say, and yeah, I'm gonna check y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to my crown heads.